We hear about these forever wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, but also the United States was involved in Syria, Libya. What's the overall takeaway, and what's the mark left behind in the Middle East as a result of these actions?
Well, it is American wars of lies, to be honest. You know, the Middle East lost its faith completely in the Western civilization and the American supremacy, as they call it. The people will never forget what happened in Iraq. 2 million people, at least, were massacred by the sanction, which lasted 13 years, as our guest said previously. And also, about 1 million were killed when the American bombed and invaded and occupied Iraq. Now let us look at the outcome. I believe the Americans wanted to spread, to change regimes and also to spread the constructive anarchy, as Condoleezza Rice said at that time. And they had to start with Iraq. So President Bush, the father and the son, promised that Iraq will be, a oasis of prosperity and stability, and they will impose the democratic, liberal democracy in that part of the world, and Iraq will be a role model for the whole of the Middle East. What happened is completely the opposite. Iraq is still actually anarchy, is still a semi-failed state. There is no government, sectarian division everywhere. Public services is the worst than even the days of sanction. So people in the Middle East saying, look, if the American democracy is like that, we don't want it at all. So even look at the political outcome of that. The United States think that they have a problem with Iraq. Now Iraq is completely surrendered to Iran. Now they have bigger, much bigger problem. It is a nuclear problem, which is Iran now. So where is the American plans? Where are their democracy? Where they are thinking or think tanks which are supposed to guide them to better, outcome?